message from the management: eating or drinking while watching these videos is not advised. You do this at your own risk. And please don't come running to me when you snot coke all over your computer screen. Might help if I turn the mic on, eh? Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. And thank you to all the new people I've seen clicking subscribe. If you want to come and leave a comment, say hello and introduce yourself, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to, obviously. But there's a lovely crowd of people here and they will welcome you with open arms. So, it's comments time. Sandpiper Lane. Her right jowl has been a bit puffy and hanging lower than the left side, I've noticed in the past couple of videos. It's more noticeable when she turns her head to the right side and is fully visible. Why do I feel like I've read this one already? My jowls are horrible. It's so much fun getting old. Wonder. Lisa keeps saying that the company Idle is owned by females. It's, no. She has not even done any type of research or looked up anything. I don't even know where she got that information. It's run by a brother and a sister, a man and a woman, plus another male investor. She's just going around talking about shit she has no idea about. Yeah, same day. Different shit. She never learns, does she? She never researches. That's what I keep saying. If she put in some fucking effort at some point, but no. Lena, I was thinking the same thing. I think Will may be autistic. I think he probably is too. But why she has to hide it is beyond me. I'm quite open that Jed and both my children are autistic. Has the roof caved in? Has the world stopped turning? No. I mean, maybe she's not saying it because for Will. Will doesn't want the world to know he's autistic, which is fair enough. But she gives the game away by saying, we can't leave him on his own and this and that and the other. Don't fucking talk about him at all. Say, if anybody asks, no, Will has said he wants a total blackout on him on here. All she does is pick apart the worst of him and never mention any of the good stuff. Like that he graduated with honours or something. I remember at the time, when I was still on Guru Gossip, and somebody found out what school he was at. Obviously they didn't go looking to see where he was so that they could go and annoy him. It was in the local paper and they lived in the area and they saw his picture in the paper where he graduated. I don't know what school it is, you know me, I'm English, I don't understand American schools, but he got really high honours. And she said before, he's really intelligent. Talk about his good parts then. But no, Brooke's the golden child and Will gets totally overlooked. And being autistic doesn't mean that he's not capable of staying home on his own. He was on holiday with his best mate, wasn't he? And she just let them do what they liked. So it doesn't mean that he can't be left. He can be left. And I guarantee you, had he been given the choice to stay at home and play on his computer or one of his games or just even watch the fucking telly in peace, he'd have said, it's all right, Mum, I'll stay here. But no, she wasn't having that. I had Will for the day. Oh, that's so good of you. Why are they so fucking noisy? How do you ride on that thing? It must jangle your bones. Anywho, Bo. Hi, Jules. Hi. I totally understand how frustrating it is to see so many influencers that are very wealthy and get many free things while others have to save in order to purchase some of those free items that some influencers show and brag about. It feels unfair. It feels very unfair to I don't even know what you'd have to look up, but I see, because I watch younger girls, I get recommended a lot of them. There are some amazing talented kids out there doing makeup, reviewing skincare with a vocabulary that would shit all over Lisa, and they don't get any fucking PR. And it just seems unfair to them. Do you know what I mean? Penny Wild, haters on here, jealousy is evil. Hi, you're back. Can't stay away, can you? Wanda, Jules, you were talking about Lisa spending time with Will by playing a game with him. There's no way in hell she'd do that. She would send John to go play a game with Will, but that's not her vibe. And I can't believe all her minions cannot see this and think she is the mother of the year. It pisses me off. Pisses me off. She never spends any quality time with that boy at all. I nearly said child then. It's like, he'd be like, fuck off, I'm a man. He has to ride around in the car while she goes shopping. Really? The fuck? Y'all, I hate to spoil it for everyone, but the bitch got a puppy. A precious little baby puppy. We need to get a posse together and kidnap it immediately, don't we though? I've just done you'll have seen it. Just did a Janice watch. Ain't good news about that puppy. Typical Lisa, didn't research. And there's 101 things I want to say. Like, she's got him, her, Lola. She puts her to sleep with a pee-pee pad. Really? Do you want to shit next to your bed, Lisa? Do you want your food next to your shit? She hasn't even stopped to think. Do you know what I mean? Set an alarm. Take her out. Have a pee-pee pad in the area at the back of the sitting room. That fucking covered over thing, lanai, patio, whatever the hell it is. Have a pee-pee pad there and take her there and let her go and then bring her back to bed. But no, because that'd mean you'd have to get out of bed and, oh, I got no sleep with the puppy. Classy lady, a matching set with a tube chop, with a tube top equals power. Forgot the flip-flops. Gotta have the flip-flops. Bella, what is the junk on her bathroom floor? Just stuff that she's thrown down onto the floor, probably. Haven't you seen her when she does her fucking Friday haul, chucking shit on the floor for someone else to pick up? 12508. Talking about Lisa's future plans to get a facelift. Hang on. Yvonne, if she had a facelift, I'm not impressed. Spend a lot of money and they only last for 10 years. Really? Bum. Hang on. Let's get rid of that because I'm probably not going to go there again. Speaking about Lisa's future plans to get facelift plans, she recently had fillers injected. She tried playing it off as not much, but I doubt that she only had a little bit, since she has called herself a sinker, which reminds me of a video I was watching over on then Rick and Kelly YouTube channel. Kelly mentioned she wants a facelift in a couple of years, so refuses to get filler injected because her surgeon told her when you get a facelift they would have to scoop all the filler at the time of surgery, and it's a lot of work to do because filler migrates. And so I was thinking either nobody told Lisa that or she's not going to get it done. Either way, I wish her a little karma for the type of see you next Tuesday she is. Oh, I'm just envisioning them scooping shit out of your face. That's not good, is it, MJ? Ugh. Well, she got a dog like I knew she would. Whenever she says it's not going to happen, you can set your watch that it will happen. Your Seiko limited edition cherry blossom one that you got from your mum because you're a sulky little brat. I don't know why that irked me so much. Well, actually I do. This isn't a purse or shoes you can just toss to the side when the high wears off. Oh, but that's exactly what she's going to do, and we know it. Sylvia, her chest looks like burn scars. It could be something to do with all the lasers and shit she's having done. I don't know if that was before or after. Claire, old video, but look how nice her makeup is here. Sometimes she looks amazing, then other times you're like, what did you do? Got ready in the dark? Diane, zipping up a 4-ish pound dog in her hoodie while driving. It didn't occur to her or anyone in that family that the airbag would kill the poor dog. So far, can I just say, it didn't occur. Nothing fucking occurs to them, Diane. It would occur to a normal person that driving without a dog strapped in the car is dangerous. Put it in a pet carrier with the window facing you so if it's worried it can see you. Or maybe, here's the thing, stay at home with the fucking dog until it's settled in. And then you can go out. I can't with her. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. So far, the only positive to her are that the dog slept through 2 nights and she shits and pisses in a box or on paper. Puppies play, are often destructive and get into anything and everything. I'm not sure if they got Bridget as a very young pup. They did. She was tiny. She was about this big. She was a cute little thing, Bridget, when they got her. I've had 7 toy dogs. They are notoriously hard to housebreak, generally hyper and not big into sleeping. Dogs were not meant to be bred so small. Health problems are common. They're not accessories. Lisa is not maternal or a paternal person. I hope John steps up, if not Brooke. That dog is going to totally cramp her style. What a huge error in judgment. It's going to be John all over again because John did everything for Bridget and the cats. It's a buzz now while she's got her and she's tiny and she's a baby and she's cute and she's this and she's that. That'll soon wear off and then John will be dealing with her. Sam is laughing. You're hilarious, Jules. Thank you very much, Sam. SM sucks. I hope John didn't expect that Melissa would actually take his decline in vision into consideration when letting her parents buy her a puppy. She'll be over that dog in 5 minutes and leave its care to John. Vile female. Yep. Valerie, Jules, is that your first ring? Mine were real and I lost my beautiful rings and my diamond bracelets dancing, lol, years ago. So scared to buy anything real. I'm going to try CZ. Oh, I'm really sorry you lost your jewellery, honey. That's horrible when that happens. I need to get them out and show you at some point. My very first ring, it was right, I don't know if you know the story, but Jed and I met while working at a holiday camp, and from the first night we got together to when he asked me to marry him was 17 days. And then when I went to book the wedding, I booked it and then his dad couldn't get the day off work, so I booked it for the following week. So it was 9 weeks from the day from our first kiss to our wedding. And when I went and bought the wedding rings to have, because we got married in a registry office, so I went out and bought the wedding rings, and then Jed took me out to buy an engagement ring, and I saw this ring in the window and I fell in love with it, and it's a half eternity and it's 9 little hearts in a row, and it was like, that's perfect, that's all I need. And I had that for ages until my hands got too big and I couldn't wear it. It's in my, I know where it is, it's in my jewellery thing. Anywho, so then I used to get diamond rings from QVC. I have loads. I have so many solitaire rings and eternity rings and God knows what else from QVC that I used to just mix and match and wear, and whatever day I could fit whatever on, I'd wear it. And then we saw Moissanite and Jed got me a solitaire Moissanite ring and a half eternity ring. And that's what I wear all the time now, apart from when my hands are swollen, which they are today. So when I think to put my rings back on, I will get my originals out and I'll show you. But are you in America, Valerie? Have a look on QVC at Diamonique. And you get, I think we get 60 days now here. I'm not sure how long you get in America. Get it home, put it on, wear it, see what you think. If you don't like it, send it back. Because there's not many places you can do that, really, is there? And they have a great selection. And like I said, this is 30 years old and it looks exactly the same as the day I bought it. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with cubic zirconia. I think that's what Diamonique is, really, under a fancy name. But it's hard wearing. And they set it. They facet it like proper diamonds and set it as if it was a diamond. So, and I want to see what you get when you get it. I love looking at other people's jewellery. Yeah, I put the McRibby's back thing in and then it said it wouldn't play it in certain areas, so I had to take it out. I was really upset about that. Joe! She's laughing. Which one was that? Glad it made you laugh, Joe. Cat! Jules, drools. You really need to give it up. So many years you've been obsessing over this woman. What's it like to live your life in such a jealous state of mind? I wouldn't know, Kat. I'm not jealous. How many more? I'm going to get it tattooed on my forehead. Are you going to run back and tell Lisa that you came over here and stood up for her? Do you think she might give you a free lippy? Trent, please do some new Glenda Sully reactions. Glenda is just so funny to watch, and she's such a grifter. She raises my blood pressure, Trent, but I'm trying to catch up on Lisa videos that I missed when I was off for 2 weeks. As soon as I've caught up with everything, I promise you I will do Glenda. Cody's fan. I have to tell you about a streamer named Cynthia Beaumont. She is the self-confessed queen of Long Island and is a total Looney Tune. Is she still fucking deep-throating lollipops, Cody's fan? Because I am not going back to look at her again until she starts behaving somewhat normal. I have got some videos on here of her. If you go and look at the playlists on the... if you go to the channel page and pick out the playlist, there's a Cynthia playlist. I've done a couple of videos, but I was around when Tommy died, and we all know what happened there. I'm not saying it. But I will go back and have another look at her when I'm up to date, definitely. But if she's still deep throating fucking lollipops, I'm not doing it. Christina, oh Jules, I saw she put this up and couldn't wait for you to comment. That dog is adorable, but I bet she'll be paid big money. I bet she paid big money for it, of course. Ugh. HRH says the same. I dread to think how much she paid for it, but I've just found out some really bad news about that breed, and obviously it took me 2 seconds. Chihuahua Merle, and then it came up. Diane, it's not you. She really looks old. It's not just you, she looks really old in this video. Yeah, there was something, wasn't there, Diane? I don't know what it was, but she did. She looked like Valina and not slanted. It's not... No, she... See, they've posted that twice. Panda. The Mrs. Roper earrings, tweed, hair situation, and heavy liner. That's probably her. Joyce. In that photo with her father, that doesn't look like an image of a father and daughter. It looks like a photo of the same age married couple, doesn't it, though? Panda. His shirt matches her yellow hair. Diane, someone told me the hua as a way to remember how to spell Chihuahua. I never forgot it. Ah, he was so cute. I never found it again. I need to find that video because I can clip it and put that in Lisa videos when we're feeling a bit wound up with her. We can put in a Chihuahua little boy. Wanda, first let me say that is the sweetest little puppy, isn't it? Second, that is the stupidest name. She's not a damn bunny rabbit. Third, I guess Lisa is just going to forget about the kitty cats. Why is she covering like a mummy? She needs to get her comfortable and play with her, not wrap her up in a blanket all the time. Except she's got no clue how to fucking deal with a dog or a cat. And the way she was fucking doing that on her fucking head and poking her eye. No. I wouldn't hand her a newborn baby to hold. She'd fucking... No. Can you just see it with her? She hasn't got a maternal bone in her body. Zoom. It's probably a play on Playboy Bunny because Lisa wishes she was a pin-up girl. Well, Lola was a dancer, wasn't she? So... Zoom was somebody else. They had R's and things. Anyway, Zed. I'll call you Zed. Wanda's laughing. Lorena. I agree the puppy needs to walk and play with her, not having her wrapped up like that. Exactly. And did you say she's going to ignore the cats? She never bothers with the cats, only when the video's on. They did you twice. It's all a show. Smoke and mirrors. Moon Fairy, she makes me sick. She's disgusting to no end. I watch because I love you and want to support your videos. Bless you, honey. Thank you very much. Christina, John, I want a puppy now. That dog is just another designer accessory to her. I swear Brooke is just her servant. Brooke, take Lola, Bunny. Brooke, feed the dog. Brooke, clean up the poop. I can't with her. Fucking Lola Bunny. What the... Wanda, exactly. She's going to be taking that little dog everywhere like an idiot. That little baby wants to be playing and bothering the cats. Exactly. She needs to get them introduced to each other, because if she doesn't, the cats are going to fucking hate her and she's going to be terrified because she's half the size of them. Said, Lisa is a modern day Marie Antoinette. Oh, she'll think that's a good thing. Wanda, Lisa is too good to get a rescue. There's no telling what she paid to a breeder for that puppy. I'm sure she paid thousands. Oh, but I saved money not going to New York, John. Christina, oh yes, 100. She's too good for a rescue dog. Thousands of dollars for sure, especially for that speciality merle colour. Which is known to have the most health issues. She's disgusting. Exactly, Oh, I wanted to make sure she was healthy. Yeah, you didn't look into it very well, did you? Wanda, they need to be playing with her to get her comfortable instead of wrapping her up in a blanket and sticking her in a damn crate. Everything she does pisses me off. She just wants something to show off, not a real dog to play with. Exactly. Moon Fairy, notice John did not go with her to pick up the puppy. Exactly. I'm wondering if John even knew. I'm beginning to second guess that. MJ, no, her mum and dad went with her like she's 8 years old. Exactly. Wouldn't you think if it was their dog that her, John and Will'd go? Be exciting to go get a new puppy. No. I'm not including Brooke in that because she doesn't live at home anymore. Highly caffeinated. That's odd. Everything about Lisa's odd. Sammy, John is... bagging another lady, lol. Diane's laughing. Melanie, good point. Suzanne Ann, good for him if he is, yeah. Tracy, 1129. Sorry, who is that frizzy-haired blonde hag in the pink power suit? Is that Lisa? It surely is.
I drove my car.
Doesn't it look like he's going to rub her hand, not pet the dog? And you're right, his shirt exactly matches her hair. They couldn't have planned it better, could they? Oh dear, it's quite sad really, isn't it? Donna, I remember recently that she said she wanted to get a puppy and John didn't want another dog. Yes, he cleans up after the kitties, not her. Can you picture her cleaning out the litter pans, keeping the kitties brushed, etc.? Nope. Too much like hard work, Donna. Diane, she's going to end up hating that dog. Yep, like she hated Bridget. Wendy, how soon will she get bored of her newest acquisition? Next, she'll be travelling to her beloved New York to get away from her responsibilities. Yeah, in 3, 2, 1. Moon Fairy, what kind of breeder has plenty of dogs? A respectable breeder has one litter at a time, not a puppy factory. That poor dog exposed to the nail chemical smells. She should not be allowed to have any animals, especially a small breed dog especially a small breed dog such as a Chihuahua. Totally agree. I'm surprised, to be fair, that the nail place let her in with the dog. One, for health reasons, and two, it's not good for the dog. If I was in charge of that place, I'm sorry, Miss Blondie lady, out you go. Come back when you have no dog. And like you said, most respectable breeders, you have to be there months in advance that you put your name down. They say they're having a new litter. They have a new litter. You go and see the mum and dad and the litter, and you pick out what one you want, and they put a collar on with a different colour so they know who's got what, dog, cat, whatever. And then you go back and pick them up when they're ready to leave. It's nearly as good as fucking Lardy getting fucking... Who was it now? Because she's got two... Poor Pom Pom died. Who's she got now? Sprout and... What is his name? Friday. She went and picked up Friday in the fucking mall. Didn't go to the house. And it's a purebred fucking Shih Tzu. Of course it is. Bounding around like a fucking Great Dane. Yeah, that's a real Shih Tzu, okay? Tracy, I have 2 purebred dogs. Rhodesian... Oh, Mark, fuck, Jed wanted one of them. I remember reading up about them and it was like, shit, no, we'll be chasing the neighbours' kids and all sorts. That needs lots and lots and lots of training. Well done, you. Fuck, I wouldn't know where to start with a Rhodesian Ridgeback. But yeah, Jed got into a thing in his head and he got all interested in them and it was like, yeah, no, that's not happening. Nope. No, in our tiny little garden, a dog like that needs to be taken out and run, don't they? And purebred dogs have more health issues than do mixed breeds. And there are more Chihuahuas available in the US as they are pitiful mixes, and that's a lot. No shortage of mixed Chihuahuas to adopt with less potential health issues than pure breed. I'll definitely be going to the rescue route next time. Although my boys are amazing, there are too many great dogs already waiting for good homes. And cats. Yeah, true. What are your boys called, Tracy? None of your business. I bet you millions that someone has moved in and into one of those newly built homes in her neighbourhood whom she envies and copies now. And she's gone berserk trying to be this woman who most probably is younger, beautiful, stylish and has a little dog. Just like that as a status symbol. Lisa is always envious, developing girl crushes, and I feel sorry for the women she's stalking now. Or the woman she's stalking now. Observing her closely, copying her and trying to be her. She's paranoid. It's scary when she gets a new... What is it she says? Fresh meat? And then she wants to be them. Ed Gein comes to mind. Donna! Looks like she put the halo topper back in her hair. She must have read in the comments how thin her hair was looking. Sammy! Yeah, Lisa has no hair left. She wears a wig or hair topper. Yeah, I can't make fun of her not having hair because I don't have hair, but at least I'm honest about it. None of your business. If she really loved animals and she was a good person, she would go to a shelter and rescue a dog. Responsible dog lovers do not support puppy mills and breeders. Well said. Classy lady. I was thinking the same thing. So many in shelters that need homes. Yep. And then when you go to the shelter, they won't give it to you. Barbara, such a tiny dog. She'll be exposed to so many chemicals from Lisa. So many homeless puppies and dogs waiting for a home. Not sure how she was able to get a puppy so quick. Breeders have lists of people waiting for a litter of puppies. Some take months to years to get a puppy. Exactly, that's what I just said. It just reminded me of Madam when she was little, and I'd tell Jed something that she'd said earlier, and then she'd pop up out of nowhere and go, "That's what I said." It's like, yes, I know it's what you said. Moon Fairy, it's called greed. Irresponsible breeders out for just money. Isn't that true? But that, you saying about the chemicals, it reminded me, I watch a girl called Tina. She's the fancy face, and she's got a new baby. Well, she's not new now, but... And the last time I watched her, the little one was teething. So Tina didn't put body lotion on or any face stuff or anything because she said she was chewing everything and she didn't want her ingesting chemicals. See? But would Lisa think of that? Would she fuck? Valerie, she'll be bored of this puppy and John or Brooke will be responsible. Yep. Barbara, Lisa needs to use ChatGPT for her puppy questions. Yep, and it'll probably tell her, you've been scammed, madam. Chat? Chat, should I get a puppy? No! You're too obsessed with yourself. Valerie, she was prettier, more confident with her original nose. Yep. Sammy, never pretty. Bella, tons of makeup and the perfect camera angle can do wonders, lol. Valerie, years ago. Yeah, I like I keep saying, when she was going through her fucking Britney Spears era, she looked cute then. I meant in her old video, more confident, natural, happier. Yep. YouTube corrupted her. Or it just brought out the real her, is more the point. Valerie, she couldn't get a rescue at the shelter. Nope. MJ, I know, right? I can't stand her. Carrie, that's beneath Lisa. Joyce, oh please, Lisa go to an animal shelter? That would be beneath her. Her Majesty only wants expensive lapdogs that she can drag out to use as a prop in her video. Yep. Malva, what if a shelter dog didn't look pretty or clashed with her lip combo? I didn't want that one. Linda, I'm crying for that poor innocent puppy. Really I am. I can't watch this one. Sorry, Jules. Don't need to apologise to me, Linda. I totally get it. Valerie, the poor cats are discarded. The poor cats are discarded all the time, Valerie. She only talks to them when she's on camera. Jane, narcissists should not own or be in charge of any animal. The way she handled her, those hands, just horrendous. That little dog knows what we know. She can sense her. Exactly. Sammy, well, that little dog is so cute, but Lisa is still an old bag. She don't look in real life like she looks. So old. Take the filters off, Lisa, old lady. She'll never take the filters off. Zed, I don't know how much Brooke, but hopefully she will be the main person in taking care of Lola. Brooke doesn't live there, said she's got her own place with her boyfriend, so. Bella, oh, Lisa won't be in charge of Lola. It'll fall down to the responsibility of John or Will. Yep. She'll, on camera, it'll be, oh, I did, and it won't be her that did at all. Her parents still give little Weezer something material when she's upset. It's no wonder that it's the only thing that brings her happiness. Happy penis, exactly. It's sad. It's like, why are they still fucking mollycoddling her at 55? I looked it up, that watch. It's a nice enough watch, and it was like, oh, it's a decent price as well. I mean, not for your upset, here's a present price, but it's... what was it? $5.50, and then there was a thing where I could get £100 off, so that was $4.50, and a free £100 necklace with it. So basically, take another 100 off. So it was like, oh, I could get this, sell the necklace, and then wear it on camera and really piss her off. How did she get that? She had to order it ages ago. No, I can buy them anywhere. There's loads of them for sale over here at the moment. MJ, adopt, don't shop. There are so many poor dogs in the pound. I can't stand that bitch. She bought the poor pup just as an accessory. Poor puppy. I hate Lisa. Exactly. All these people that have had to, through no fault of their own, give their dogs up because they can't afford to feed themselves, never mind their pup anymore. She could have gone and helped, but no. Jane, rescue centres full of dogs who need homes. She's absolutely abhorrent, isn't she? Shelley, I hope she realises that the dog will get used to going everywhere with her, and if Lisa gets tired of that as the puppy gets older, Lola will be frustrated and chew things up. Look out, lipsticks and lip liners, etc. Exactly. Oh my God. Lola ate everything. Bo, she went to a breeder. She would never get a rescue. How sad. She'll soon get overwhelmed with the puppy. Give it to Brooke and make up some story as to why she couldn't keep it. I don't think I could dislike Lisa more until now. Oh, it'll be something to do with the cats. They didn't get on with the cats. Or the cats didn't get on with her. Light source. The US is designed to function in a decentralized manner. Every state has their own laws. Brits often don't understand the vast amount of territory in the US and the responsibility placed on the states to govern their own people. Right, but don't you have your constitution and you're, I'm quoting the fifth, blah, blah, blah. Why is it not like written into law that this, like, murder gets you this, shoplifting gets you that, riding around in a car without it strapped in gets you so and so? Just the basics that gets tagged on to every state's laws. And then you have your own, whatever your state decides. I mean, I know America's huge and you can't have one central thing, but surely a group of laws tagged on to every state's laws, would that not be possible? Because I just think it's wrong that nothing's done until you crash the car. But if you had the law that you're not allowed to have a dog running wild in your car, you might not crash it. I just don't get it. Cynthia, John is as evil as Lisa. This woman and her sorry excuse of a spouse should never have been able to bring this poor little animal into their lives. Lisa is simply evil, the way she plans to treat this puppy. Oh my God, she should have bought another purse. Shite. I'm so sad for this poor innocent puppy. And in the US, if she's in an accident and it's due to the pet in her lap, whoever she hits needs to call an attorney right away, because she'll be liable beyond her insurance limits and her entire net worth is at risk, even with an umbrella policy. And that doesn't even get me to the danger she puts the puppy in with airbags, and not her fake boobs. Here, the car airbags. She will kill the puppy even in an accident where she is fine, but she crushes the little puppy. Itch Bay. Are we saying biatch? Totally agree. I'm not sure about John. I've given up standing up for him now because he just doesn't deserve it anymore. But I'm wondering, did he even know she was going for a dog? She's saying, oh, John bought this and John said that. Who knows? He's not there. He didn't get to say he said it, did he? Lena, still trying to fill that empty hole in her heart. Clothes don't do it. Makeup and hair products don't do it. New York trips no longer do it. Hey, let's try a puppy. That won't do it either. How about trying some extensive psychiatric therapy? Yep, that's what she should be putting her money into. If anybody was a candidate for therapy, it's Lisa. Bo, everybody, the tiger ring is back in limited quantities. Liar. They stock small quantities so they sell out fast to create FOMO. She's such a grifter. Miss Gracie Macy, adopt, don't shop. Remember when Dumpkin won threw Bridget in the garage when she got older and sick? Who buys a puppy online and sends money to the breeder puppy mill before seeing the actual puppy? I can't with this self-absorbed shopaholic. Exactly. And who remembers the video she did upstairs in the rental home where she was creating and moaning about Bridget? Because Bridget was blind in a new house, didn't know what the fuck was going on, and was whimpering, and she was, I can't get anything done with her. Yeah. Oh, but Lola Bunny, such a baby. Fucking no. Trisha, okay, I just had to look it up. That limited edition Seiko rose gold pink watch is $575. I'm sorry, but if I wanted to give my grown daughter a surprise trinket, it would be considerably less expensive. Lisa is such a spoiled brat, isn't she? Like I said, what's wrong with a hug? Oh, sorry you nearly got scammed. I'm sure we'll get a puppy at some point. Tracy, I think the mom bought it for herself. Yes, I think so too. Oh, it was sized for her, but it just happens to fit me. Yeah, it was your mum's watch. And she gave it to you because you're such a sulky brat and you didn't even pick up on the fact that it was made to fit your mother. Because that's Lisa. It's all about Lisa. I think the mom bought it for herself, then changed her mind. Why should she size it to her own wrist? Weird. I didn't get that either. They're all bizarre. Claire, Brooke is getting that gorgeous wee doggy soon, isn't she? I hope so. Mary, I hope so. She's more capable and affectionate. Yep. Tracy, why doesn't she ever say hello to new subscribers? Even you, Jules, acknowledged some new subs. It's polite. Oh, yes, because she's rude and stingy. Oh, she's got far too many subscribers now to be bothered to talk to anybody. I mean, where is she today? Shall we have a look? Let's see how many she has today. 632. Are we going up 2,000 a day, Lisa? What a load of bollocks. Absolute, total bollocks. Cynthia, oh my God, did you all catch how Lisa explained why the pop-up kennel is bigger so that she can put the pee pad and food in it too? What a sick plan. The puppy is not going to want to use her sleeping crate to pee and poop. Lisa is too lazy to get up. She's going to abuse this poor puppy. I had to listen carefully as Lisa was implying that she set the paper and food outside the kennel. No, that's not what she's going to do. That's not what she's doing. She closes the puppy up for the night so that it will not bother her. Black soul. How long before the puppy is sleeping in a different room? Just like John. Exactly. Out in the garage like the cats. Moon Fairy, exposing that puppy to fake nail chemicals and artificial nail powder is a sin. Lourdes, we got our puppy at 12 weeks and were told not to have her out and about until the last core of vaccinations were done, which is 16 to 18 weeks. Our pup is now 1 year old. Ah, what do you have, Lourdes? Cute. It's like Lardy did the same. She was fucking Friday was taken away from its mum at 6 weeks or something stupid, and then her and Burke went out to a park and let it run around on the grass. Narcs and animals, really? Cynthia, do you think she'll call one of her lip liners pieces of crap baboon butt? I think she should. Down the road. I mean, if Lisa is naming based on what things look like. Cynthia, none of these companies are sending Lisa the free shite because they know of her. They simply look at an algorithm and send it to those that fit the numbers game. Again, not statistically possible to have only minor views compared to sub-members. Eventually Lisa will fall, they always do, and there are not enough idiots buying the stuff she pimps to keep her going indefinitely. I have my no-buy list, even though I'm only a power of 1. They are not going to get my orders. Well, power of 2, Cynthia, because they're not getting mine either. But see, that's the thing. If I worked in a PR company, I would look. Oh, this person's got how many subscribers? Let's see what their videos are like. Let's see what people are saying about them. Lisa D1. It doesn't take long. Google her. See what everyone else is saying. Claire. Another litter. Good God. Exactly. Bo, Lisa had a fallout with Chat. Jules, you're so funny. Yeah, Chat's not chatting with her now, Bo. Panda, Lola is an applehead chihuahua. Oh, is that what they are? Dumb ass is clueless. 48 hours and the dog's still shaking. Not good, no. Sylvia, she will lose interest in that puppy like she does everything else. Yep. Said, is anyone surprised she got a designer dog and took her away from her mum too young? Lisa is beyond selfish, and taking the puppy to breathe chemicals at the nail salon is beyond cruel. A dog's sense of smell is 10,000 to 100,000 times stronger than a human's, depending on the breed of the dog and other conditions. Lisa is a deplorable person underneath all the fake niceness she tries to project. She's a lesson in narcissism and why you shouldn't spoil your child. Mulva. Whenever I think she can't top her worst video, she always manages to prove me wrong. Why is she asking her subs for puppy tips? Did Chat block her? I've got a few tips for her. Return the dog to the puppy mill where you found her and stop calling it a baby. It's a frickin' puppy. Exactly. Helen, sad state of affairs here. Puppies require 24/7 care and attention, along with self-sacrificing behaviours which she clearly is not capable of. Exactly. I remember, it's like when you saying 24/7. I remember back in the day when we were at Butlins, and we called where we lived sheds. And in the shed next door was our friend Wolfie. And he found this abandoned kitten in a bush somewhere on the land and took her into his shed and was up every 2 hours feeding her. And he was this big hairy ass biker type of a bloke with long hair and a beard. And you'd look at him and think, oh, he wouldn't give a shit. No, there he was. He went out, bought little tiny baby bottles, the whole thing, and was feeding this cat at silly hours and then getting up for work and then coming home every 2 hours saying he needed the loo and coming back to feed the cat. Can't see her doing that, putting her life on hold for an animal. I hope that little baby fucks up her whole routine, which is very likely. She will be not complaining in every video. Watch. Dolly Joy. Is that Dolly Joy? Yay Joy? Dolly Joy. I'm going to call you Dolly Joy. So, Lisa and just a couple of other accounts are what you make commentary on. That's it. That takes up all my time, Dolly. I guess I just don't understand the hate. I went to comment and there are guidelines that popped up that I had to agree to, but it seems as if those aren't followed. She shares stories about her own personal life. What's the harm in that? One, I thought I had to put rules up on that thing, and that was for lives as far as I thought, not for just any old comments. And I didn't know you had to okay it before you did anything with it. I'll go and check that afterwards. Two, I have another channel, and this is just something I do. I started off with one person because we were in an argument, and other people asked me to do Lisa. Then there's Glenda, and then there was Cynthia. And I just do the few because I can't keep up with any more. Some people just have a channel for one person, like that Foodie Beauty. Some people just do her and nobody else. And you don't understand the hate because you don't listen to what she says. She's a raging narcissist, Dolly. Maybe stay, watch a few reaction videos and see what I'm pointing out, and then you'll see the truth. Otherwise, thank you for your question. And did I write that once already? Here we go. I'm going to have to copy it. Let me just see, did I? No. Yeah, you need to watch some videos, Dolly, to understand what's going on, if you really want to understand. And if you don't, that's fine. And it isn't hate. I'm reacting to her. What she does is hate. Go watch a How Not to Be Frumpy video and then come back and tell me she's a nice lady. Why is that above that one? Because I've put it on the wrong one. Ignore me. Oh, hang on, let me comment it. Copy it first. Oh, do you know? No, I don't want reply on it. There we go. I just deleted this. Why is it not deleted? Thank you. Oh, shut up. See, it's the thing, it's like, I just wish people would listen. But they don't. They make assumptions. And we all know what making assumptions does. Bella, I don't understand why she takes Mummy and Daddy with her to pick up the pup. Isn't this more of an intimate family excursion where you and your immediate family get all excited about your future puppy and you all get into the car to pick the pup up? Exactly. I would think Will would have wanted to go, and probably John too, but nope, it's a Mummy, Daddy and little immature Lisa going. Lisa is an oddball. Classy lady, with all the filters she uses, no one sees the mole. 1,500 likes and 275 comments, mainly about the dog, but 600,000+ subscribers. If they were real subs, she would get more PR than she could handle. Bella, she had the names picked out for the pup. Not a joint decision from the family together, but ding dong, Lisa Duncan chose the name. She's really a selfish twit. That's why Bridget was Bridget and Chanel's Chanel. Mary, Lisa's new puppy is merely another accessory, no different than her last pair of new shoes. She doesn't even give the poor dog time to decompress, quietly, slowly. But Lisa has no time for all that. She needs that attention now. Not to mention that she's supporting dog breeders who make their money off the backs of helpless animals. Litter after litter, all for people like Lisa who couldn't bother going to her local shelter. She's too good for that. She's never heard of adopt. Has she never heard of adopt, don't shop? She will fire the new puppy soon enough. Then it will be on to the next purchase, the next journey, because remember, it's all about Lisa. SM sucks. She's evil incarnate, as are all narcissists, and her parents help solidify her belief that she deserves everything she wants. The dog will be okay, even when Melissa loses interest. Can anyone say 1 week? John will step up, or Brooke, and that's what's infuriating. She gives zero fucks about John, Brooke, or the dog. Cares even less about her son. Wonder if her parents are smart enough to understand that when they start needing help, she'll not be there for them either. They need a wake-up call. Joyce, after saying time and time again that John didn't want a puppy, and because John would mostly be the one looking after it, because she went out of town so much that it wouldn't be fair to him, but all this time she's been working on John behind the scenes. I just imagine her using her sweet little girl voice, the voice she uses when she wants something, cajoling, pleading, issuing ultimatums until John finally, had no choice but to give in to shut her up. I knew her saying she didn't want to go out of town because she's so happy and settled at home now was bullshit. Who wants to bet that one of the conditions John set out was that if she wanted a puppy she'd have to stop going out of town? Did Lisa adopt a rescue, one that really needs a home? Hell no, not Lisa. Lisa wanted a cute prop for her videos and to take with her to appointments like she was Paris Hilton. She is so excited about Lola, just like she was excited when she introduced Bridget, and look how she treated Bridget when she was no longer a cute puppy. I'll be generous and give it 2 weeks before that puppy is begging for a crumb of attention from Lisa. That's how long all her other obsessions usually last, and this obsession will be no different. Sorry for the long rant, but she really pissed me off this time. You can do a rant as long as you like, honey. The fact that John didn't go with her to pick up the puppy speaks volumes. I hope John has the sense to make Lisa run around to feed, groom and pick up the doggy poop. If I were him, I'd sit back and watch and not lift a finger. It would be all left up to Lisa, but then that would be animal cruelty. Melanie, can't wait for the novelty of Lola, the backroom bunny accessory, to wear off. So we never have to hear about it again. Melanie, Lola Bunny. I heard that's what Lisa's stripper name was back when she worked at Cheetahs on College Road. Can you imagine? Carrie, another job for John. Yep. Mystical fairies, how long before Lola becomes John's dog and he has to take care of it? For fuck's sake. Joyce, Lisa was so down in the dumps that her mummy had to lift her spirits by giving her a new watch. Instead of kicking Lisa up the arse and saying quit. Instead of kicking Lisa up the arse and saying quit being an overgrown child and suck it up, she gives her a present. No wonder Lisa is such a twat. Mystical fairies. That doesn't surprise me in the least.
I looked for puppies. It's a kind of a long story. Almost got scammed one time. The only thing that kept me from getting scammed was that the Venmo caught it and would not send.
That doesn't surprise me in the least. I can guarantee that she bitched and whined until John gave in and agreed to get a puppy. Yeah, she gave me a rake. Kate, seriously, she took a puppy to a nail salon. She thinks those noxious fumes were good for her baby lungs. That's just horrible. Yep, that's Lisa. Bonnie, welcome back, Elizabeth. Glad you're feeling better. Joyce, if someone has to brag about how great their life is, chances are very high that they don't have a great life. It sounds like she's trying very hard to convince herself, doesn't it though? Mystical fairies. So this dog is just going to be a shopping accessory then? Shake my head. Yep. Malva. So Mama Gertz gave Lisa a new watch because she almost got scammed. So why the sulking, you ask? It was a phony sulk manipulation to get a gift from them. I don't believe John finally caved. It didn't make sense to pick out a puppy with her parents instead of John. She ambushed him with the puppy so John couldn't say no. She's a devious, manipulating snake. Yep, I agree with you, Mulva. Mystical fairies. Wow, just wow. I have no words. Thanks for the video. You're very welcome. Ashley, flustered because she has to pretend that she'll take care of the dog, but she won't. No, she won't. Sam, quit poking her in the eye. But she did, though. I hate the way... That's no way to treat a fucking tiny, weeny little puppy who's shaking half to death. With your big man hands. Patriot Angel, who cares about that mole? I want to know about that hole in her dang nose. Ever since I've watched her, I fixate on it. I can't concentrate on anything else. I keep expecting an explosion of water out of it at some point. Suzanne Ann, why does she talk like she's a child? It's disgusting. Anyone in her community that follows her and purchases from her links is an idiot. Yep. Kismet, Lisa wanted her designer doggy to meld with her vibe. This poor dog won't last a month. She'll give her to Brooke soon. Remember, picking up poop is not her forte. This is the woman that has to wipe or wash her hands immediately because of makeup swatches. Exactly. Malva, 45 to... I feel your pain, but your reaction was hysterical.
Oh, fuck's sake. Merritt, really?
I'm glad I made you laugh, Malva. Whee, this is a long one. Is it Regina or Regina? I thought her parents were dog breeders of some sort. I think they used to have a kennel. I don't think they... Did they breed dogs? I don't know. I can't keep up with half her stories. Can't they tell her this is animal abuse to make a dog sleep in their feces? From Google, using a wee-wee pad inside a dog's crate is generally not recommended for potty training. Dogs naturally avoid soiling their sleeping area. Forcing them to do so can break this instinct, teaching them that soiling their living space is acceptable and significantly delaying house training progress. Why pads in the crate backfired? Mixed signals. Pee pads are meant to designate, what's up with me today? An approved toilet area. Putting one in a crate teaches your dog to potty exactly where they sleep. Shredding hazard. Puppies and bored dogs are prone to chewing and shredding absorbent pads, which poses a serious choking or intestinal blockage risk. Fucking Lardy used to give Friday the pee pads to eat. Fucking idiot. She used to give him tissues. And he used to eat the edges of pee pads. And she used to laugh about it. Narcs! What to do instead? For short absences, night-time, quick trips, use an appropriately sized crate with no pad and no bedding, or just a basic easily washable mat. Take your dog outside immediately before crating them and let them out the moment you wake up or return. For long absences, work days, if you will be away longer than your dog can physically hold their bladder, expand their space. Use an exercise pen attached to an open crate. Place their bed inside the crate and the pee pad in the pen area as far from the sleeping space as possible. The best house training approach you prefer your dog to use. Pee pads. The standard recommendation is to start by confining them to a small puppy-proofed room, like a bathroom or laundry room or an exercise pen. You can gradually expand their access to the rest of the house once they're consistently eliminating on the pads and exhibiting no destructive behaviours. For the most up-to-date housebreaking and crate guidelines, check out the Humane Society Crate Training Guide or browse the ASPCA House Training Guide. You're welcome, Lisa. Say thank you to Regina for actually bothering to look that up and find it out for you. Bonnie, I didn't hear anything about James Charles, but nothing surprises me about him. Yeah, I don't watch him, but I saw somebody else doing a video on him, and he was a complete twat to some poor girl that had lost her job. Just look it up, James Charles GoFundMe scandal or whatever, and it should come up. What do you want to bet that Blondie will be buying products from Clé de Peau? I think they're one of the most expensive products that you can purchase. I'm surprised she hasn't bought them already, fucking waving them around. Joe, wait until the novelty wears off. Then John will have to look after her. Poor Lola. I trained a puppy to be a guide dog. After his vaccinations, he wasn't allowed out until 14 weeks old. I'm in New Zealand. Yeah, that's the way it should be. Have you seen my guide dog? Have you met Mary? A dear friend of mine got me a thing, adopt a guide dog for the blind for Christmas. So I got this, and then I get pup dates. Oh, is that the last one? Right. Anyone on the naughty step? No. And did anyone come in? They did. Amanda, sorry, I was going to say Andrea. She doesn't look like a Chihuahua because of the coat pattern. I saw her thumbnail and had to watch when I saw the puppy. I left her a comment which has probably been deleted, but although I'm not surprised at her getting this dog, I want to offer an insight to people who don't do their research prior to buying a puppy. The breeders selling these Merle dogs in breeds that don't naturally occur are rogue breeders. You're paying pedigree prices for non-pedigree dogs that have high chance of health issues. She said, oh, the dogs have been health tested. The fact it's a Merle Chihuahua negates that immediately. Yeah, I just did a thing. Janice watch. I'm not anti-breeders. Good breeders are serious people who usually show dogs, do health testing, do it for the love of the breed, and try to continue a line of dogs that represent the best in that breed. I'm very involved in the dog world as I am a portrait artist and run a breed-specific dog group. If you take a rescue, that's amazing and commendable, but if you're paying for a puppy, for God's sake, do some proper research and don't support these backyard breeders. Also, she's going to keep her using puppy pads and not train her to go outside. Give me strength. Rant over. So you paint dogs? Is that one of your paintings, Amanda? That's cool. See, I've got some really cool subscribers. I also thought she was never getting another dog. She made me laugh the other week when talking about getting a facelift and being scared of not looking like herself after. Woman, you only have to look at a photo of yourself 10 years ago and you're unrecognisable with the work you've had done so far. Well said. Right, if you got to the end with me, congratulations, and I will catch you in the next one.